Well, when you're sick, you want to get taken care of fast, but are patients here waiting longer in the emergency rooms than people across the nation? News 4's Emily Gugamas is looking at the numbers tonight. Emily?
Don, when you head to the emergency room, many are desperate for help. But imagine having to wait hour after hour before eventually just leaving. We talked to two Western New Yorkers who did just that.
7 hours goes by and I went up to the counter and I was kind of rude with her and I'm like, I'm leaving.
Teresa Klukowski headed to the ER at Mercy Hospital in South Buffalo looking for relief from endometriosis.
I was sitting there for 7 hours throwing up in a bucket in their waiting room and they could not care less. They basically thought that I had the flu and she told me I had to wait till somebody else that had the flu left. I said, I don't have the flu. I know what's wrong with me.
It's ridiculous.
Samuel Brown also headed home without help. He waited at Buffalo General for 6.5 hours last Tuesday. He was having complications from sickle cell anemia.
We were sitting in the ER just waiting. An excruciating pain, sitting there. I just couldn't take it anymore. And I eventually said, you know, I just gotta go. I'd rather be at home in bed.
According to Medicare.gov, the national average wait time before someone is admitted into the ER is 4 hours and 37 minutes. In New York State, that average is 6 hours and 6 minutes. And take a look at some ERs in the Buffalo area. The longest wait, ECMC, at over 7 hours. Kaleida Health and Mercy Hospitals average over 6 hours. At Sisters of Charity, the wait time's nearly 6 hours. Kenmore Mercy comes close to the national average at over 4.5 hours, a wait that's unbearable for those in pain.
If you would have saw that ER, it was terrible. Like, people were just in agony pain, just sitting there, just crying and no one was doing anything about it.
Some of these people are going there for the flu or a stuffy nose or something that they can go to immediate care for. And then those of us who really need to go for an emergency, we have to wait forever.
And I tried contacting some area hospitals, but with it being a holiday, none of my calls were returned. And this story is generating a lot of comments on our News 4 Facebook page. Over 100 people have already given us feedback. Reporting live, Emily Gugamas for the 10 o'clock news.